everyone, I hope you guys are doing fine. So, I welcome you all to the day 5 of CA Inter question series, and today's topic is Essay 210, Agreeing the Terms of Audit Engagement. So, let's get started.
Question number 1 is, a chartered accountant is conducting audit of a client for last 2 years. Before proceeding to start audit for next year, he notices that there is substantial change in management. Besides, client has ventured into areas of business activity which were not present at time of accepting initial audit engagement. Discuss responsibility of auditor in this regard in context of Essay 210. On recurring audits, the auditor shall assess whether circumstances require the terms of the audit engagement to be revised and whether there is a need to remind the entity of the existing terms of the audit engagement. It's auditor's decision whether to send a new audit engagement letter or other written agreement each period or not. However, there are some factors which make it appropriate to revise the terms of the audit engagement or to remind the entity of existing terms. Those are any indication that the entity misunderstands the objective and scope of the audit, any revised or special terms of the audit engagement, a recent change of senior management, a significant change in ownership, a significant change in nature or size of the business entity, a change in legal or regulatory requirements, a change in financial reporting framework adopted in the preparation of the financial statements, and last, a change in other reporting requirements. Next question is, discuss preconditions for an audit as per Essay 210. Explain how would an auditor proceed to establish the presence of preconditions for an audit. In order to establish whether the preconditions for an audit are present, the auditor shall first determine whether the financial reporting framework is acceptable and obtain the agreement of management that it acknowledges and understands its responsibility. यानी कि मैनेजमेंट जानती है और मानती है क्या क्या. फर्स्ट, preparation of the financial statements in accordance with the applicable financial reporting framework. Second, for the internal control as management considers necessary. And third, to provide the auditor with access to all informations such as records, documents and other matters. Additional information that the auditor may request from management for the purpose of the audit, and unrestricted access to persons within the entity from whom the auditor determines it necessary to obtain audit evidence. Question number 3 is, an auditor who, before the completion of the engagement, is requested to change the engagement to one which provides a lower level of assurance should consider the appropriateness of doing so. Explain the circumstances which may contribute towards a request from the client for the auditor to change the engagement. A request from the client for the auditor to change the engagement may result from: first, a change in circumstances affecting the need for the service. Second, a misunderstanding as to the nature of an audit or related service or originally requested. And last, a restriction on the scope of the engagement, whether imposed by management or caused by circumstances.
I hope you guys found this video helpful. Practice these questions and rock in your exams. Bye, see you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such type of content. Bye.